Hello guys, MikuChibi here. Welcome back to Swordsman Factor, and today we're gonna look at the newest banner, the Unstoppable Force Order. Nothing special about the banner, but it's a 5-step banner with step 1 15 up, step 2 and 4 normal price, step 3 a guaranteed random 4-star, and step 5 a new future skill. And we have 4 new skills: Eugeo, Sachi, Kirito, and Koharu. We can see that Eugeo new bird, Sachi new axle, Kirito new axle, and Koharu new chain skill. And then we had the 6% drop rate for 4-star, which is bullshit. Now, the duration of this banner is till the 16th of October, which is really nice. That means a 1 month duration. So if you're trying to collect a congen, then you have a month on you if you plan to follow this banner. And if you look on the skill, the first one we have Kirito with, I believe, a spelling type mistake. I don't think it fires. I think they're trying to spell it fierce, where it is switching between the R and E. Maybe it's supposed to call this, but I don't think so. It's pronounced pretty weird. Fires fighting Swordsman. Yeah, anyway. This Kirito here is a power skill with power 3. Gives a flat 800 attack. Pretty good. Spring 3 at the buff. Aquapal with water damage 1% per stack. 3 stack for 20 seconds when using switch. This is mostly for specific build. Focus on stacking water element damage. Could be nice to have. And then we have this one, backup 4, with changing effect depends on what skills you have on your set. So if you quit 2 Kirito skill, you gain 25% attack, pretty good. If you quit 3 Kirito skill, damage done to enemy with dispatching 3%, so pretty good for dagger or sword, mostly for sword because Kirito has many sword skill. Then we have this one, when equipping one more age skill in the same set, skill power added 200%, that is a really nice bonus, but this is only for when using switch, so pretty good in chain build. When equipping 2 more age skill in the same set, damage done to enemy with the blunt 3%. So we have effect that focus on for slashing, and then effect that focus on blunt. So could be really nice for sword and axe. And then last one we have this one which nobody cares, Claim. If you equip one Claim skill, you increase the max HP. Who cares about that? But this pass is really nice. And also if you are building an axe build, then you will see that front attack 4 aggro increase minus 40% when attacking hits, meaning you are taking less aggro, which is pretty good. Because you don't want the boss to hit you, you want the tank to get the aggro. So this is a really nice effect here. So this is not bad. I can see this one be a really good passive, mainly for those that focus on stacking. This is something really nice to have. Could be really nice in the sword build or axe build. It really depends how fast you can stack this aquapal. If you can stack it pretty fast, then it's really good. Then we have this one. This is a burst huge skill, burst axe skill for blunt water, pretty nice. 50-second cooldown, 63 switch gauge, 51 break gauge, not best, but the multiplier is pretty good here. 2530% damage for hitting a target, enhanced attack 4, attack 3% for 20 seconds, not bad, and water element hands, water element damage 9% for 50 seconds, pretty good. If you want to activate the burst, you need to do water, blunt, water. Should be easy, or maybe easy. We do have a free axe blunt that is water. Could be really easier to activate it. You can also use your second set to activate it. Now, if you look on the damage multiplier, 6200%. That is a lot. That is really good. And for the bonus, we do have attack increase in potion with your remaining HP times 200%. So if you full HP and you activate the skill, your multiplier with 200%, that is a lot of attack. Second bonus, when equipping 2 or more age heal in the same set, damage done to enemy with the blunt 1%. That is another good bonus. And then the third one, you don't really need to worry about this one because this is for specific player that is building specific build. Water element damage increased time 0.5% of the number of frostbite stack when the player is inflicted with frostbite status element. So yeah, you don't really care about these too much, but if you are able to play around frostbite, then this bonus is really good. If you can't, then you only need to rely on these 2 bonus. They are pretty much really good as well. So this Eugeo gonna be really good for any blunt water content. For example, we do have chapter 2, the floor 23. That one is with the blunt water, could be really nice to use there. And we do also have this currently GOG this season. It is with to blunt wind on first half and blunt water on the second half. So it could be really nice to have, and it's not bad skill to be honest. Then we have this one, Strike of Conviction. Koharu is a mage chain skill, blunt water. So basically focus on water element damage for mage DPS set if you want to. 2060% damage fighting a target. It's not bad, but if you look on the switch gate, 130, that is a lot. That is really good. That means you only need to use this skill 3 times and you have your switch already, which is not bad. And for the chain, when you activate it, you are gaining water damage 3% when using water skill, pretty good, and also 1000 attack while the buff to raise the water damage is in effect. So activate this once and you are gaining free 1000 attack, which is not bad. So this one is really good for mace DPS if you want to do that, or you can also use it for focus on water stacking. It is not bad. And last one, we have this one, Pierce the Wind Sachi. It's a spear skill with Earth, Bouncer, skill animation, 26 SP, Frozen Earth, 60 second cool time, 76 switch gate, and 35 breakage, not best. 2150 to it AoE. It has Earth Pulse buff, so it gives you Earth stacking 1% per stack, and if you can switch, you gain 9 stacking instead of 3. Now, the only thing we want to care about is this one, Slash Destruction Mark debuff. For slash element enemies, basically enemy weak to frost, the next attack enemy receive will be induced 2.5x damage, which is really nice. That means you'll increase your damage more than double. This one is kind of similar to the Claim Birthday, if you remember that one. That one is like game changing, especially if you're doing solo content and you are maining a frost weapon, bow, rapier, or spear. This debuff is really good. You just give it to Koharu and then you will deal a lot of damage, and especially if you have Engrave on your set, this debuff, the Slash Destruction Mark and Engrave, they do stack together. So I can show you a clip here where I do the water run, where I do get double mark and I use a chain build. So every time I use my switch or chain, I will always apply Engrave and Koharu will always switch. So I will always get the double mark and then I'll deal a lot of damage and the boss is dead. So it is a really good combination. So this is something you don't really want to miss unless you already have Claim. If you have already Claimed, then you can pretty much skip this one. You don't really need another one, but this is a really good one. Could put potential really good in the news floor 24, if you focus on earth element stacking, but at the same time you don't really need it. So this is not bad, this is a really good one. So overall, all the 4 skill, I would say they are pretty good. Kirito, really good passive. Eugeo, really good DPS for blunt water content. Koharu, really nice support for mace DPS if you want to, or use normal support skill to stack water element damage. And then Sachi, gonna be really good for Koharu if you are doing solo content, really nice to have. It also works in the party as well for any frost weakness boss. Is really nice to have if you want to help your teammate to deal even more damage. It's really good to have. And power to cleave the force Eugeo is sword skill with higher damage multiplier increasing after limb breaking. So that's why it has real high multiplier, 6,200%. That is a lot. And if you look on step 5, you are guaranteed to get the future, but then we also have step 3. Yeah, you only have, did I skip it? Oh damn. 5.416, not the best. It's definitely not the best. Step 3 is like kind of trap. So the skill are good, but the question is this battle worth the summon on? Well, it really depends what you have and what you need, of course. For me, I would say yes and no. Now, why should you pull on this banner? You only pull on this banner if you are looking for the 4 new skills. You're looking for the Sachi, looking for Kirito, and you're looking for Eugeo. Then I would say it's definitely worth to summon on if it's improving your build. And why I wouldn't recommend pulling this banner? Well, for new players, I wouldn't recommend this one. This is for a specific player, for a specific build. If you don't have the setup for the skill to build around, then you won't be able to use the skill full potentially. Not only that, we do have a lot more banner coming soon. We have Asa's birthday, we have Silica's birthday, we have Kirito's birthday, and we have more banner that's coming through September and October, and this one has long duration, 16 October. So please wait a little bit you to see what our banner is offering. The skills are not bad. This is only a like small improvement for your build. Eugeo may be really good, but this is skill like they use extra skill to have. If you already have the Claim Birthday skill, then you don't really need Sachi. You can pretty much skip this banner. If you already have a Burst Water set, you don't really need Eugeo. This is mostly for you specific player that need to improve the build. And mostly new players, you don't have that. You can pretty much skip this banner and save a con gem. So this banner is only for the players that want to improve the build and they're looking for this specific skill. Then it's definitely worth to summon on. Otherwise, please save your content for now. Use to wait and see what Anson's birthday is offering, what Silica's birthday is offering, what Kirito's birthday is offering, and then potential more additional banners is coming between September and October. You to see what they do. So TLDR, my recommendation, skip this banner for now. Use to see what other banner is coming. This has 1 month duration, so please wait and see what other band is coming. We do also have live stream tomorrow, so please wait a little bit. Maybe they're gonna tell us some upcoming banners, upcoming skill core that maybe is broken. Who knows? So for now, save your content, wait a little bit, use to see what other band is coming. But that's for me. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Yeah, now and bye bye.